The Rams traded for another cornerback. They got Aqib Talib yesterday, and he'll join the newly acquired Marcus Peters in what should be one of the league's better secondaries. The Rams surprised a lot of people, I think, by reaching the playoffs last season. Maybe thought that they were a year away from doing that. Perfect example, though, of how fast teams can rebuild in the NFL. And a couple of years ago, they seemed rudderless. When they were in St. Louis, they were nondescript. It was perpetual mediocrity. And then you bring in Sean McVay. You already had Jared Goff, but we didn't know what we had in Jared Goff. You had Todd Gurley, but then you thought, where did that Todd Gurley go in his rookie season? Then you got Aaron Donald, who's all-world at tackle. You bring in Talib and Peters. Now, that can be combustible. They're talented. They're ball hawks. But there's also some issues as well with both of those personalities. And at the same time, the Rams' main rival, the Seahawks, headed in the opposite direction. The Rams will be a legitimate Super Bowl team this year. And that's crazy considering where they once were. You bring in Wade Phillips for the defense, and that's a defense that has acquired Peters. You got Talib. You got the franchise tag on Joyner, LaMarcus Joyner. You trade Robert Quinn. You sign Sam Shields. Alec Ogletree gets sent to the Giants. So this is a Rams team that's not staying put. And they were very dangerous last year. Cooper Kupp proved to be really good. But that defense, if you give Wade Phillips some toys to play with there, he's still one of the great defensive minds in football. But I don't know what is going to happen. I immediately thought when Talib was traded, could this have anything to do with the Broncos loading up for Kirk D. Cousins? Are we clearing money for Kirk D. Cousins to come to town? That was the first thing I thought. Now, Talib being traded, he's been on a variety of teams here. He does make an impact. He wears out his welcome, but he will have an impact in that secondary. Marcus Peters, I mean, the Rams are not going to be boring on that defense. I don't know if we can do Hard Knocks again. Didn't we have the Rams on Hard Knocks a couple of years ago? 2 years ago? So they're probably exempt from doing that, but they would be a fun team with Peters and Talib in there. But the Rams, with a big move there in Seattle, it looks like Richard Sherman is going to be done there. And I don't think they're done with that secondary. If you come up with the right price, and you got injuries as well, but you also have Earl Thomas, is he available, and Cam Chancellor as well.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.